And this is exactly how I developed an unbreakable mindset to make fat loss my bitch. All right, as simple as the title says. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Christian. I'm an online fitness coach, and I used to be really fat and out of shape, and I had no confidence in myself. Now I'm the most energized I've ever been, the most confident I've ever been, and now I help other people change their lives through fitness simply because it changed my life. All right, and let me just first start off with finding your why. Right, a man who has a why can bear almost anyhow. When I used to struggle a lot with my fitness journey and trying to lose weight, I always failed and failed over and over again. It was simply because I didn't have a why. Everyone's why is different, right? And whenever I usually hop on calls with other people and I ask them why do you want to get in shape, they always say just to be confident, because I would just want to. But deep down, that's not true. Everyone has their own why. So just bring out like a pen or paper and just jot down like a little bit of notes, breaking down each and every single reason why you want to get in shape, all right? So it could kind of go like this. I want to get in shape so I can have confidence. But why do you want to have confidence? So I could feel good about myself and fit in the right clothes that I want to wear, like maybe rock a compression shirt. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And you ask yourself, why do you want to do that? Maybe because I grew up, really fat and out of shape, and I never had confidence within myself. So that's exactly what I want when I grow up or within a year from now. See what I mean by like you have to break it down each and every single level. You can't be surface level and just be like, just to have confidence, right? And the reason why I want you to do this and the reason why this is so important is simply because, like I said, a man who has a why can bear almost anyhow. And if you're wondering what that means, is whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like you want to binge eat, whenever you feel like, today you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to do your cardio, you think about that. You think about your why, all right? And the truth is, man, you need to stop doing it for your own selfish reasons, right? You have to start understanding that your impact will also, have a huge impact on the people that's around you, whether that's your kids, your family, your friends, right? If they see you getting in shape, they see their dad getting in shape, of course they're going to want to become the best version of themselves also. So it's not your life that is just getting, helped out and positively, having a good return. It's also the people that surround you. So make sure you think about that each and every single time you feel like giving up. So that's the first thing, is to find out your why, all right? If there's one thing I want you to do for this video, is to, write it down on a piece of paper. Second thing is, a man's life is what he thinks of it, all right? As a man thinketh, he is. Pretty sure we all heard that. But the thing is, whenever you go by your day and you always think to yourself, fat loss is hard, getting in shape is impossible. It's not meant for me. I've tried so much times, but it's not meant for me at all. Of course you're going to struggle. Of course you're going to go through roadblocks and obstacles and never get to your goal, because you're setting yourself up for failure with that type of mindset, right? A man who, steps into a race and thinks that he's going to lose already lost the race before he even started. So why are you going to go into fitness or trying to lose weight if you have that type of mindset? So just switch the way you view it. Understand that it is possible. Understand that you are capable of getting in shape. If I can do it, if other people can do it, why can't you? It's not like I was genetically gifted. It's not like other people on the internet were genetically gifted, right? They just understood their why, and they just kept on pushing each and every single time they felt like giving up, right? So fix your mindset. Switch the way you think about it. Understand that it's easy, or sorry, that was a completely wrong statement. It is not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy, all right? Third thing is, start being an inputs-based person instead of an output-based person. An output-based person always thinks about their goals, right? Me, I used to always think about, man, I want to lose 20 pounds already. I want to bench this much weight. I want to run this much miles in this amount of time. If that's what you're thinking about on a day-to-day basis, you will never actually get to that goal. And I know that might sound crazy because everybody's always telling you, think about your goals, think about your goals. But the problem with having an output-based person type of mindset is there's going to be some days where your weight stays the same, where you feel like, a little shit at the gym and you don't feel like working out, so you push little weight, you're not as strong, right? There's going to be days like that. And whenever those days happen, you put yourself down because you didn't lose weight for the day. You didn't push the certain amount of weight that you told yourself you were going to push. All right? So stop thinking like an output-based person because it's going to vary. There's going to be days where your weight goes up, goes down, stay the same. All right? So start thinking like an input-based person. Start going by your day-to-day life thinking, what can I do today that will push me closer to my goals? The process, right? Think about like, did you track your calories today? Did you go to the gym? Did you even show up and do cardio? And if you did, good job. Be proud of yourself. Understand that you showing up is what mattered the most, right? So start thinking like an input-based person if you really want to have an unbreakable mindset. Fourth thing is to just enjoy the journey, all right? Most people say, man, once I lose this amount of weight, I'll be so happy. Bro, what? Trust me, man. When you get to that amount of weight, or once you lose a certain amount of weight that you lose, you're gonna face another struggle. You're gonna set yourself up new goals, and it's gonna be harder than ever. All right. So understand that it was never about the destination. It was more about the journey. Right. A man who loves the journey more than the destination will make it further. Right? I believe that's the saying. Oh, a man who loves the journey will make it further than the man who loves the destination. All right? That's the saying. And the truth is, right, you just got to enjoy the process. Whenever you go to the gym and you fail a PR, enjoy that. Like, be proud of that, right? Understand that, like, man, I'm exactly where, I should be, right? Like, I'm at the gym, I'm failing PRs. I got to enjoy this process, right? The days where, you binge eat a little bit and you didn't stick to your goals, don't stress about it. Get back on track the next day and understand this is all a part of the process. All right? I didn't put this in my notes, but you guys got to understand that the obstacles and struggles that you are facing right now is what's going to determine whether or not you are capable for whatever it is that you want. You always say, I want to get six-pack abs. I want to actually lose some weight this year or within the next year, 2026. But truth is, whenever God gives you, struggles and obstacles to get to that goal, you cry about it and sit back, be like, no, why am I going through this, right? But deep down, that's what you need to go through in order to get to the next level, right? That's what I wanted to talk about with, the obstacles and struggles that you face. Fifth thing is, a man is both the sculptor and the marble. I'm pretty sure that's kind of self-explanatory. A man is both the sculptor and the marble, right? If you want to get in shape, if you want to lose weight, you have to go through the pain in order to get the body that you want. You have to go to the gym. It sucks. It sucks doing cardio. It sucks not being able to eat the certain foods that you want to because you're kind of on a journey and you know that it's not going to help you push. It's not going to help you get closer to your goals eating some donuts, right? It sucks. But the truth is, the fact that it sucks, the fact that it's a little hard, most people, when they have to go through that, they quit and they give up. And that's why they never get the results that they want. But if you just keep pushing, if you just keep pushing through, you will actually get in shape. You will make fat loss your bitch. All right? That's about it for the video, guys. If you guys want my simple breakdown, completely free, breaking down exactly how I lost 20 pounds of fat within 90 days, this video is right here, or it's gonna pop up right here. And yeah, guys, hope you guys liked the video. Drop a like or subscribe. If not, it's completely fine. You guys have a good one. Peace out.